Good evening from InvestSharp. This is Randy Smotone with your Monday, June the 7th market update. Wasn't any really market moving type data out today, and same way with tomorrow. Nothing really on deck. We've got like the Goldman store sales and Redbook typically aren't big market movers. I don't, we had a nat gas explosion in Texas today, which I live in Texas, but which it's kind of weird. We had one last week. I think was it Pittsburgh or something. I don't know what's going on with all these explosions and oil spills and I don't know. Sounds like a lot of people getting careless to me. So the dollar, gold, and silver were up. Copper and oil were down. Light sweet crude futures were down 7 cents to settle at $71.44 a barrel. So looking at the dollar ETF, the UUP, been in this channel up. Not sure if that's where it's still headed. Not a lot of volume, but still headed up anyway. I'm not going to look at the point figure on West Texas Intermediate crude because we're still kind of just stuck in that range we've been in. Let's take a look at the Dow. Dow closed down another 115 points to 9,816. S&P closed down 14 points to 1,050. Nasdaq closed down 45 points to 2,173. And the Russell closed down 15 points to 618. The Dow held up best again, still down 1.16%, and the Russell was the weakest again, down 2.44%. I will note that actually volume across the indices were pretty light today on the selling. I assume at some point it's got to subside a little bit. So averages. And I'm looking at the SPY and the Qs and the diamonds and IWM. So it was about 20 to 30% lighter than average. So it was not real heavy on the sell side. Of course, we've already had quite a move, as you can see, to the downside. Let's go a little further out here. So we will note we've closed lower than here, lower than we did in February, and you have to go back to somewhere in October, November to have a close that low. Not looking good. MACD's not looking good, and same way with the S&P. Lower closes than back here. We have broken this trend line. We've broke it. I don't know we will get to this area, but it's a possibility because we have these gaps to fill here and on the I think Russell and Nasdaq. Let's go over and look at the 60-minute chart. Of course, we're not going to go straight down there. Of course not. So we look at the 60-minute chart on the S&P. We have broken, we touched here on my MACD, we touched here, we're kind of using it as support, going higher, looking good. Now we've broken lower here. Looks like starting, we come down here in May 7th, touched here, up here May the 14th, then the 21st, then the 25th, went all the way over here on June the 4th. So I don't know if this is the channel down that we're in, but looks like a possibility here. I mean, this pattern has changed the way it's looked multiple times, so it's like it looks one way and another the next. So, but it is touched here, and here. So we'll be watching this here going forward, and I would expect a little bit of a bounce. I mean, we are pretty oversold, and I don't think we'll fall straight down. Look at the Nasdaq real quick again. Nasdaq breaking. Go out a little further. Again, Nasdaq closing lower than it has. Actually, no, it has closed here February. It hasn't gotten to the February close. So the Nasdaq is holding up better. So as far as the lows go, take a look at gold. Gold breaking out today. Volume picking up a little bit, looking pretty good. Silver, had broken down with volume, and then it had a big pop today. But I'm a little, it looks like it's kind of popped almost near to resistance. I don't know if I'd want to jump in silver here. Volume did pick up pretty good though. The MACD's kind of low though, so be careful there with silver, the silver ETF. Copper just breaking lower. Look at the 1 year. We broke down here and seems to want to go lower. Euro FXE channel down, still stuck in here. Pretty weak. Not a lot of selling today though. Lots Friday, but not much today. What else? The VIX. VIX is, I need to delete that. Whoops. Get over here. The VIX up 3% today. Not a huge move, but a little up higher today. Want to take a look at the semis, the stocks, because we've been kind of watching it. You will note we've had this about a 2-year uptrend line here, and then we've touched here and here, and we've been keeping an eye on this. And you will note there we're breaking down today lower. Now we have actually had lower lows. We haven't reached there today, but we had quite a bit of selling. So semis, you need to be careful in the semis because they look like they're probably breaking down here. And if you look at the, let me see, line chart doesn't really tell us anything, does it? It doesn't tell us much. Well, it does. Cause if you do a line chart, probably something like that. So we've broken down. So be careful with the semis. Market is eventually going to get everything at the rate we're going. Let's see, sectors. Oh, I don't want to look at McClellan, NYSE McClellan minus 47. So we're just now getting into the oversold area down in here. So we're just now getting there. So we could sell some more. Sectors. 2 of the 16 sectors I follow finished in the green today. The gold index had the largest gain, 2.28% gain, and utilities also were green. Home construction index was the weakest, down 4.06%, followed by the semis. So be careful with semis, even though they were pretty strong. Chart watch. We'll go through. Can't look at the DOG, but you might want to keep an eye on the DOG. I'll do like a here. This is a 10-minute chart. It's got that stupid spike in it. It hoses it up. Makes me hate that. SH, I don't like the double leverage, so I like this nice base that the short S&P 500, this is not double leveraged, building a nice base under here. So again, I wouldn't buy it here. I'd buy it if you can get any type of strength in the market, so you can buy this SH lower. Same way with DOG. I just wanted to bring them up. APE, big breakout today. If you dare to go long and go against our current trend. BTM still holding up well, bounced off that trend line and with a lot of volume, so it might be worth a look. If you want to go long, at some point we will bounce. CYBX breaking out higher today with lots of volume. EPB, El Paso Pipeline Partners, had a big breakout here right in the last week and still holding up, looking really good. FRG, this Frontier Gold breaking out today with tons of volume, 7.89% move. So you might want to keep a FRG on any pullback possibly. Another one, Allied Nevada Gold, holding up pretty well. ANV had some good volume. Of course, we all know about Eldorado Gold. EGO still looking pretty good. Shorts, ESI. I am in a short spread on this one, on a short call spread for June, and it's going lower. Like it. FSLR, another short call spread on FSLR, headed lower, looking pretty bad. Another from the watch list is DB. It is breaking down today. I had said to watch it, and it is breaking down from the descending triangle lower today. MMM, another one from the watch list, breaking lower today. Tons of selling volume in 3M. Men's Warehouse, breaking another one from the watch list, breaking lower today. Added another 86 cents, 4.47%. Hope some of you caught some of these. Garmin breaking out of its descending triangle day, heading lower. Another one from the watch list this weekend. A new one, BHE, breaking down today. So might want to, if you can catch this on a bounce up into this area, you might want to consider shorting it because it's quite a breakdown. It's touched here numerous times before it broke down. Like it short. Precision Cast Parts, huge breakdown again. I wouldn't probably jump on it here. Possibly maybe up here closer to the 112 area if you're going to try to short it if we get a pop here in the next day or two. Keep an eye on CRE because, like I said, they're starting to beat these up as well, and it's at a support area, so you could possibly try to go long here if we get a bounce, and then maybe take your profits right up here about 66, or watch for a breakdown on CRE. This has got a descending triangle there developing, or added actually. Walter, another one that's got support around 65, so keep an eye, see if it breaks down or if it bounces here which is what it's been doing. And then CMG, Spalti Measuring Drill, is breaking down today. It's been really strong. Volume picking up. Had more volume actually Friday on the breakdown, but let's note here if you take the line, so it's touched, and it's breaking down from there. So be careful with that one too. And over to the current market signals, no change here, same thing. All these are on sell. The price objectives I think were lowered on Dow and NASDAQ a little bit today, but that's really it. So that's it for today. Thanks for watching.